And how's it going, everyone? It is Skullzi here with the latest gaming news, rumors, and speculation. This week has been fairly amazing, to be honest, with a consistent top-tier Todd Howard interview content to the new recent Starfield concept art. We got so much Todd Howard content lately that you'd think we owe some kind of OnlyFans subscription fee. And like I said, on top of all that Todd Howard stuff, we just got new official Starfield images. These new Starfield concepts are perhaps the most exciting yet, because if Bethesda can make the game look anything close to what we see in these pictures, then this game will be absolutely amazing. I don't think I have enough skooma to keep up with all this hype anymore. With all this in mind, I want to break down these new official Starfield concepts alongside updated versions of old images as well, because for some reason Bethesda went back and added more detail to previously released Starfield concept art. So let's not waste any more time and get right into today's content. And let's start from the most start out of all the starts, the beginning. These new Starfield concept images came to us from none other than Ian Zur, kind of. As we knew for a while now, legendary composer Ian Zur is behind the soundtrack for Starfield, and at the recent Skyrim 10th anniversary musical event, which took place a couple days before I recorded this video, Ian Zur performed the Starfield theme song for us in its entirety for the first time, and it was absolutely beautiful. There are so many Starfields, and the theme carried that Skyrim epicness combined with the wonders and mysteries of space. The new Starfield concept art was released alongside the Starfield theme song, with 3 new amazing images in total combined with 2 other updated versions of previous ones, like I said earlier. We'll start by breaking down the new ones, then work our way down to those updates. You're going to want to stick around until the end of this video for sure though, because like I said, these images are insanely ambitious in scale and aesthetic. This first image has some heavy cyberpunk vibes, but with its own flair and visuals. We can see numerous mega buildings on what appears to be a planet far away from Earth, likely one we'll be exploring in the settled systems. The greenery and background cliff peaks reminds me of this concept image here. Perhaps it's set in the same city seen in both of these images. I also have the feeling that this is the daytime version of New Atlantis, the capital of the United Colonies, which is one of the larger in-game military and colony-focused factions. We can see another shot of what I believe to be the same city here at night in this concept art. Either way, this city is absolutely massive, with what appears to be either a sun or a nearby ringed gas giant of some kind visible in the sky in the background. Apart from the somewhat alien-looking landscape, this planet seems to have a lot in common with Earth, with blue skies and white clouds overhead combined with green grass and plant life. Makes total sense why this planet was chosen for human colonization, and even further, it makes sense why, if this is New Atlantis, why the city was able to grow so quickly and flourish so well here on New Atlantis. We can see several of the buildings have various scanners, radio towers, and satellite dishes on them as well, and in the center here is some kind of massive structure where it almost looks like a huge capital ship docked here, only to be seemingly built into the structure itself, becoming part of the actual building. It's hard to make out what specific purposes any of these buildings could inherently serve, but there seems to be military-style architecture mixed with residential areas as well, which fit the entire United Colony vibe perfectly. I give this image 5 out of 5 Aurora Spacefish. Next up, we have this boy right here, and he is a good boy. And remember when I said these images had some cyberpunk vibes? Those vibes should be fairly obvious right now. If not, then you need to get those Kiroshi optics checked. Now first off, some of the architecture here looks similar to the buildings in the previous image, so maybe it's the same city and this is just a deeper area in the same city, but I believe this image is most likely from Neon and not New Atlantis. Neon is a city featured in this previous concept art here, and is a city owned by a giant corporation who basically turned it into one giant party city when they found out that the fish they kept scooping up actually had psychedelic qualities. So skooma spacefish confirmed. Again. Either way, heavy cyberpunk vibes here again. Super curious about how Bethesda Game Studios will handle a large-scale futuristic city. Will we still be able to go into each and every building like previous Bethesda Game Studios RPGs, or will they cut some corners here? Only time will tell, but until then we can see several different shops here with numerous different people walking around as well. The people themselves seem to have different cultures and fashion visible from their attire, with this guy over here on the right having some sort of neon sunglass thing going on, which I totally dig. It's hard to make out any of the names of these specific buildings or businesses here though. It's likely any visible names here may not even be in the actual game, but we can see the central building here says what appears to be Yugi Industries, a name we haven't heard of or seen before, and then this building here appears to be some sort of station, whether for a train or some sort of futuristic bus. Maybe we'll be able to take the future space train or bus in Starfield. Ooh! And in this final new concept art image, we have have big old ship. As for the planet itself, it's a new planet that I don't believe we've seen before in any other images, although I suppose it could be the same desert planet seen in other concept art as well. However, the attention to detail on the ship itself is insane. With all the different thrusters adjusting the ship's descent down onto the planet's surface, they seem to be actually fighting both against the wind of the planet and the gravitational influence itself. Imagine legit being able to fly around in space in Starfield, being able to seemingly land on any planet's surface and begin exploring right away like you'd expect from a Bethesda Game Studios RPG. Those are the vibes I'm getting from this image here, and those vibes are getting me hyped. Now, these last couple images are images we've seen before, but recently Bethesda has added more detail and stuff to them. The first one is this picture here of Hero Character Man looking out on what appears to be a spaceship graveyard on a derelict planet. The image itself has been widened and the overall quality has been improved, same with this image here. We've seen both of these images before, including this one, but Bethesda went back and added more color and vibrance, especially to this image, as well as what appears to be giant alien stick mushroom tree things growing all around the planet's surface. Makes me wonder why they chose to change up these images, but hey, I'm not complaining. Keep up the consistent Starfield content up until E3 2022 Bethesda, please. It's a nice change of pace, and I'm sure I speak for the majority of the community when I say it's great having more stuff to break down. Either way, that's basically everything I wanted to talk about today. As always, let me know what you think about all this down in the comments below, and let me know what your favorite picture is and why down in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content, and be sure to subscribe to help grow the community and the channel. And also, huge shout out, much appreciation, and much love to the following amazing people for supporting the channel and the community. Get your name added to this permanent future video shout out list by supporting the channel over on Ko-fi, Patreon, or here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Links for all this and more are down in the description below, as well as a link for Skullzi merchandise because Christmas is coming up, and a link to the Skullzi Discord server. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when hopefully we get another one of those consolation log update videos. For Christmas, Todd, please, for Christmas.
It just works. It just works. It just works.